Alright guys, what it is. Back in the TOY-bBOX garage with the Celica again. We're fighting a never-ending battle with this thing. It just seems like every time we fix something, something else breaks. Or that thing that we fixed breaks. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What we're in here for today is, look at all that coolant. This radiator is causing more problems than it did good. So we've got issues in here with the radiator leaking coolant everywhere. So he bought an aluminum radiator. No more of this plastic crap where it has seam leaks and all that. We're going all aluminum, player. Yeah, I'm gonna slap that in. While I'm in there, he got a new condenser, a used compressor from another Celica. So we're gonna slap those in. He's gonna have AC. I've been itching to get this job done too, this compressor, get him AC going. So that's good. I'm glad that's finally getting addressed. I've also got a couple surprises for him today. We didn't tell him. Shh, we ain't gonna tell him. We're just gonna let him show up to pick it up and see the new surprises. But let's go see what we got for him. That right there, that's the Kenwood that I put into that harness. Put that harness on and put into the mounting kit for that specific vehicle. Yeah. Also, those are the speakers that I pulled out of that vehicle with the bad foams, and I refoamed them, and they're going back in. Oh, quick update. Car's home. It runs good too. All right, so that's where we stand. That's what's happening today. Let's get into it. Hit that time lapse. Go. Catch that? See what happened there? The radiator that they sent us, this bad boy right here, this bad boy's for a manual. There's no oil cooler in there for the transmission oil. That being said, it won't work in here. These two lines, the ones that you saw me connect on the side right here, that one and the one down there, those are transmission oil lines. The oil flows through this part of the radiator, the core about this big, and that helps cool the transmission fluid. Being that radiator doesn't have that, it's for a manual transmission, so it won't work in here. I took the drain plug off because from what I can see, it looks like most of the leak is depressurizing out of the drain plug on this radiator. So I took the drain plug off, put new O-rings on it, and I don't have any other choice. He needs his car, and I can't have it sitting and taken apart in the garage anyway. Hopefully, that'll either hold or fix the issue of coolant spraying everywhere. I was able to get the condenser in. I was able to get the compressor in. Put new O-rings on all of those lines before I plugged them back in. So that will last. So I'm going to get my vacuum pump out. I'm going to hook the vacuum pump up. And I'm going to start filling this bad boy up with coolant and start burping it. And hopefully it doesn't take too long to get that all done. While it's burping, we'll go on the inside of the car and we'll do those couple things that I have in there, the doors and the dash. Then we'll come back out here, we'll get the bumper put on and see how she's performing as far as the coolant goes. All right, here we go. Well, there she is, all done, or somewhat done. As you can see, we still have the factory radio in here. That's because the wiring harness that I got, I didn't realize there was a different harness for the JBL amplified audio system. Apparently there is. It's like a, I don't know, it's a bigger pin harness, so I got to get a new harness for that. That's okay because he's gonna have to bring it back so I can replace this HVAC controls. That's shipping from overseas, so that should be here the beginning of next month, so a couple of weeks, and at that time I will have the right harness for this and swap those both out at the same time. He doesn't know that though. So the radiator I put in, or went to put in, you saw was for a manual transmission, so it's not gonna work. It doesn't have the transmission oil cooler in it. So that's going back, I guess, and I'm gonna have him see if he finds a better radiator. For the time being, I changed out the O-rings on the drain plug because it looked like possibly that's where the cooling was leaking from. If that's the case, then maybe he won't even have to buy one. Sweet. Problem solved. The AC's up and running. The pressure worked out good, and so did the condenser. Everything's holding. Cold, real cold, and he's still got a little bit of Freon, so I'm gonna tell him to hang on to that, and if we need to charge it again later, cool. So now I'll pull the XB in, and we will call it a day for today. Tomorrow, we're working on that bad boy. Got mostly all of the parts for it. I didn't get a bumper or the fender, because the new owner is going to take care of that. He's also going to take care of the tires. So I got to get the battery, coolant for tomorrow so I can put all that in. The radiator I got, the condenser I got. This I'm going to heat it up a little bit and see if I can't just straighten it somewhat. I did get a fog light, did get a headlight, and so this will be fully ready to go tomorrow. Then Wednesday, I can work on the orange Subaru a little bit, amongst a couple other things I have to do. But anyway, look at that, it's 5 o'clock and the sun is still up. I love it. I love it. That means spring is on the way and summer's not far behind. Yes! Alright guys, that's another episode of the TOY-bBOX Garage. The next couple of videos are going to be better when we work on the Buick, when that thing comes back, and we'll get Eric's reaction. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for coming back always. Thank you for subscribing, sharing with your friends, commenting below so we can start a conversation. All of that good stuff. Smash that thumbs up if you like this video, and stay tuned because these videos are only going to get better and better and better. And on that note, this is the Mastr-of-none signing out of the TOY-bBOX Garage. We will see you on the next one.